Dude, I know.
Day 2, live, back to back.
Yep. Yeah.
Thanks for your enthusiasm.
Some new enthusiasm.
That's right. I like it. We are going to continue our talk from yesterday, which is
How to make the school better.
yeah, that we're going to talk more about that today, and maybe go why do you not want to be here type of a thing, and then hopefully make it better.
Where do we start at?
Your
Down
biggest
here?
beefs, and then hopefully if we say them out loud, then we'll realize how silly they are too at the same time. Oh yeah, Ava, let's go.
No, I have a question. Do you think it's normal? It is normal for all of the students to not want to be at school.
Yeah, why is that the norm?
Was that not the norm 10
No.
years ago, 5 years ago?
When you were in high
Yes.
school, it wasn't normal for you to be like, man, I can't wait to be done. I don't want to.
Frank said he loved school.
I did. I love school.
Okay, but you're
That's
one
true.
in 1,000.
That is crazy.
So much he came back.
I bet you most of the teachers in the school probably liked being here. When they
Well, yeah, but
Well,
like,
not here. I was in.
We
different
have to
place, but-
sit here for how many hours and we don't get paid to do it. But then, like, I think about how my dad goes to his job for the same amount of hours and he gets paid. so I
Mia's
feel like
saying
I'm doing
15
work
an
and
hour.
I'm not doing anything.
But you're not. I mean, look
Like-
at you, comfy on that couch,
That's
just
true.
sitting
Okay,
there.
so other classes I'm doing work and I don't get anything out of it. Is
but
my
you
thing.
do get something out of it.
a piece of paper.
No, just knowledge, just being around people.
I
What you
do
said-
agree that
Yeah,
we need to
but-
be at
Absorption of
school.
knowledge.
I agree that we need to be at school and like it's a good thing to have happen. But like at the same time, it's boring.
I think we learn
it's not
a
the
lot of
teacher's fault.
unnecessary stuff. And that's what makes us mad.
I don't agree.
I really don't like how you have to ask to go to the
I
bathroom.
think we learn some stuff.
that's
but like, I
actually
think there's
so
a lot
dumb.
we don't need.
Like, Brock's 18 and he has to get a teacher's permission to go use the bathroom.
Yeah, but maybe we don't trust Brock. Maybe Brock lies.
Well, he's 18.
But that's all precedented by things
He's an
that.
adult. He should not have to ask to go to the bathroom.
Can I finish, or are you just gonna keep interrupting me and say the same thing you said before? You got to realize that stuff is. I'm way too loud. Stuff has been predicated like before you. Like, oh hey, well let's let people go to the bathroom by themselves, and then the bathroom's wrecked, or there's milk up in the ceiling. When you have groups of people that do stuff together, together, bad things tend to happen.
Shout out the milkman.
Not shot out, shot down, loser. I'm gonna use the term loser a lot today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, there he is. Brock, do you feel like you shouldn't have to ask permission to go to the bathroom?
He doesn't even know. Do you feel that you don't need to, or that you shouldn't need to ask for permission to go to the bathroom in school?
Ian literally goes, Brock's 18. He shouldn't have to ask permission to go to the bathroom. And you just said, yeah, I probably should. There are rules in place for reasons. If you guys want to talk about rules, talk about some dumb rules. Ava?
But when I have to
Water
tinkle,
bottles,
and
dumbest
this-
rule ever.
Water bottles?
The
Clear water bottles.
The
I think-
shorts.
Okay.
If a kid's
No,
hold
no,
on.
just one at a time.
'Kay.
Let her finish her water bottle story.
I think clear water bottles is so dumb. Like every other school can carry
Oh
around.
my, take a lap.
Okay,
Alcoholic
no.
beverages.
One rule. Go take a lap. One rule. I don't want to hear every other school one more
Can I
time.
actually take a lap?
every other school lets kids out.
I won't do it
Just
again.
walk to the door and back.
That was a warning.
I won't do it again.
Okay, that's a warning. That's a warning.
Okay.
If I hear every other school one time, because there is going to be
Yours
good,
was different.
There's going to be goods and bads with every other
Okay,
school.
no, I understand,
Okay?
but-
So I don't want to hear a comparison of that. I just want.
Okay.
That's not an argument.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
It's the same argument. What's the age-old parent answer to? Well, my friends get to do it. Well, if your friends went and jumped off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge? No.
Yep.
So that we're not going to use that argument. So go ahead with the
Okay,
water bottle.
anyways, pretty much every water bottle in the store
I
now,
thought she was going to say the same thing.
pretty much every water bottle in the store is non-clear. And also,
That's true.
we're at school
bottles?
Who wants those? No one. We're at school for
Garrison
like
ones? Yeah.
8 hours. And you want me to carry this dinky little water bottle that doesn't keep ice cold at all, and then you
Can't
get,
even stand up on
and
its
then
own.
you fill it up with the gross water in the water fountains, like just.
That water is
The water in the water fountains
Yes.
taste like
We
iron.
We have hit a new
depends.
low.
Little
complaining
girls.
about filtered water.
Hey,
I love
I
the
was
water.
just
the old
trying to
water
make a
fountains. Those
point.
ones were way worse.
No, I'm just saying, like everyone
drink
for
Voss
Christmas,
water
for
with a
sports,
Jet water or nothing for me.
for
Okay.
sports, Christmas, anything, they're gonna be getting like a Stanley, whatever, any other water bottle besides that.
Wait, you
But we
get-
can't use them in
mute
school.
I agree.
Like,
Me too. Whoa. Me too. And her.
Are you?
Why is everything?
Bro, they're making everything better right as we're leaving. This.
I agree. That's been something that we've talked about a
It's
ton
I'm about to
because
crash out.
of
I'm
that
actually
exact
about to
thing.
crash out. I'm
What
lightheaded.
is the
I'm gonna
worry
pass
you
out.
think? What is your worry? What is the worry about?
I guess people can sneak things in, which
The water bottles.
I think is also dumb because some liquids are the same color as
are.
water.
Yeah, I agree.
Also spilling, but teachers can spill. They're not perfect, and they have coffee.
I mean, some of us are perfect, but
Okay.
So
that's a good one. I like that one. Good start, Ava.
Thank you.
Good start.
my least favorite rule is the shorts rule. Not because like I'm gonna wear shorts in December,
What?
but when it's 60 degrees out in the middle of February, let me wear some shorts. If I like, my dad says this all the time. He says school is a prison because we can't wear shorts. Because if
Well,
you're
let's-
hold on, no. If you're gonna be dumb
Bad
enough to wear shorts,
comparison.
Hold
Bad
on.
comparison.
Okay, but if you're
School
gonna be
is not a prison just because of shorts.
Not just because, but like, if you're gonna be dumb enough to wear shorts in the middle of December in South Dakota, then you should be dumb enough. Like, you should be able to make that decision.
Right.
I'm not done.
If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
There you go. Like, I don't think the school should decide like by the end of the first quarter you can't wear shorts anymore because it's still warm-ish at the start of the second quarter.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a terrible rule.
I mean,
Is
for
that one going away too next year?
Actually, might.
Are you kidding me, bro?
You're actually lying.
No, I'm actually a truth teller, Brock. I don't make up stories.
I'm not calling you a
to
truther.
waste other people's time.
Bro, you didn't have to go and check. It's not that big.
That's how much I care about you. I
Hey,
just wanna- I wanna-
every
I just wanna
other
do that.
school,
Go take a lap.
No, to be fair though,
Go take a lap.
a lot
what if I
of
don't want to?
a lot of other schools don't have that dress code.
What?
A lot of other schools don't have that dress code. I'm not comparing our, you
But a
know.
lot of schools do have dress codes.
No, I know, no, but like
Right.
that shorts thing,
Right.
a lot of them.
Some
don't.
schools have such a big dress code that they have to wear the same thing and they have to stay behind metal bars. Oh wait, that's a prison.
Okay.
And school.
Why do we do that?
What?
Why do we make comparisons be like it has to be max level?
I don't know.
Because it's
School's
fun.
like prison. No, it is not like prison.
I don't think it is.
There might be some bad rules, but we don't have to compare it to
We're
prison.
held in a room for a certain amount of time.
No, you're not. I just let you go to the bathroom every day at the same time.
Not same time.
You don't get to go out and get food during third period? Not the same time. You just say that to me. You literally like 2 minutes apart some days.
He walks in, sets his stuff down. Hey, Shrek. I go to the bathroom.
Some days we have a conversation for a
Yeah.
minute, then he goes. Yeah, you're right. It's not the same.
Sorry.
Go take a lap.
Actually?
Yeah, it was the one thing I told you not to say.
So I can. Never mind.
Hey, other schools don't make us take laps.
Only
That's
this one.
funny. That's funny.
That's a. Why
gonna-
are you still here? Go take a
I'm gonna
lap.
implement that into my classroom when I'm
Just go take a
when
lap.
I'm a
It's just
teacher.
it's a break. You just need a break.
when I'm a teacher. I'm gonna implement the take a lap.
Yeah, some people don't take laps.
Funny.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
without
after
fighting.
you argued with Shrek for 5 minutes.
Okay, so those are two common ones that come up. To me, there's always rules. There's always rules that even let's say those two weren't in place. Why are those guys talking?
Sorry.
Let's say those things aren't in place, and you guys get those things. That would make you want to come here. Mia, go.
Well, I was gonna talk about something else. I don't know what
Oh,
you just
okay.
said.
Ava, would that help? If you got to wear shorts and you got to have your Stanley or whatever you have, would that make it so you want to be here?
No.
So then why are we complaining about those things? Just to complain
Because
about them?
it would
Just to make our point?
It would make my day here
We're
better.
dumb.
It would make my day here better, but it wouldn't make me want to be here.
A Stanley water bottle make your day better.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Does that sound silly?
I get what you're saying, but it's just those rules that have no, like, they just don't seem important to me.
They have very little impact.
Yes.
Like there are rules that just don't need to be there.
Okay.
It's not like a rule that makes our life.
So we're
like,
just going to complain to complain, that type of thing.
No, we want the rule gone.
No, it's a
if you
rule
want-
that
And now it
doesn't-
is.
It's a rule that
The
does
complaining's
absolutely
working.
nothing, but it's enforced for no reason.
Yeah, it's the fact that also
what
it's like
does it
really
hurt the teachers
enforced.
by me wearing shorts in the middle of December?
Yeah, we just need jobs.
I don't know, just trying to be helpful, I guess. I don't know why the rule's in place.
No, and
I'm,
it's-
I'm not a,
That's what I'm saying.
It's even worse that they like really enforce the water bottle one.
I
I,
think
mean,
that
some
one's-
teachers don't,
I think
but
it's
like,
unfair. I don't get to wear shorts.
Okay, I agree.
But you know what I mean?
I don't want to see
like
you.
they're
in
like,
You know what I mean?
no clear water. I mean, that's a
You know
non-clear
what I
water
mean?
bottle.
Like, I want to wear shorts. I don't get to wear shorts.
You're at a job though.
Oh. Okay, so now it matters.
Yeah.
I should be held with rules because that's my job.
Yeah, we're forced
Your
to come
job
here.
is to be a student.
Bring us up.
I don't complain that much about school though.
You just don't want to be here, and that's what we're gonna. Mia, to you.
Hello?
Hi, Mia.
What? Wait, what?
You said
what?
you had something else.
Oh, yes. This is kind of just towards seniors. And I think maybe I'm just annoyed because when I was in middle school and a freshman, like, those seniors had more open periods. But, like, I think it's kind of annoying that we can't go home for dual credit. And I know, like, I get them keeping us here because it is a class still. But I'm also done with both of mine, like, every Monday. So then it's kind of just annoying that I have to sit there in class all week and literally not do anything.
Okay.
So I kind of just get annoyed.
So, and this is your big beef too, right, T?
Wait, I have more.
I got
So-
one. I got
Also,
one
just
thing.
the fact that for most of our online classes, now we're in the room across from Miss Sands. There's not even a teacher in there. We are coming to sit in a classroom. Don't put a teacher in there though. We
You just blow your
but
nose
we
on my
are
microphone?
coming to sit in a classroom when most of our work is done, or most people do it at home, just to sit there.
Okay. So, I do.
Hey, Ava, by the way, guess the theme is.
I do this.
No, I'm not.
I do this.
dressing up for that.
I do this conversation on this podcast like every year because I do like input from people that are gonna leave and graduate. But I've always wanted a student like lounge, and I want to make that. I want to make that a student lounge, and you guys kind of have it as a student lounge a little bit, but like juniors and seniors only, or seniors get it only first semester, juniors, seniors second semester.
Isn't that the lunchroom?
No, that's not a. I don't understand. Are you making a joke or are you being serious?
He doesn't understand.
Those are called the commons. I want a lounge.
He wants like
a-
a place where you can go sit down
like a chill
on a
room.
couch and just relax.
Yeah. And
That's
just
a
like,
good idea.
But it's yours.
That's a great idea. So
Yeah,
like
and
no
that's
teacher,
what I want that to be. Like
No
no,
teacher
there's
in
no
there.
teachers, but
Yeah.
but you know,
Somebody
a teacher
would
can
come
pop
check in.
in, we can check in on you, but
fair.
give you that responsibility of like, well, obviously if someone's putting stuff up in the ceiling, then that would go away forever, you know, type of a thing. But or you're messing with my view board in there, Marty, where's he at? Things like that. My view board.
when he drew that map on there.
Well, no, that was on the whiteboard.
Oh,
That wasn't. I don't do that.
that was so funny.
But like a place where you guys can do some things, like play board games, play cards, do something. The thing is, the exact conversation I'm having with you guys is, we want you here.
yeah, here's my
Like
thing.
you guys
though.
don't want to be here, but like I want to know how we can get you to want to be here. We want you guys here.
But-
We want our seniors here.
Hold on.
We want our
Hold on,
people
hold on.
to be in the building for multiple reasons. For one, to be leaders in our building. For two, it's safer, I guess.
How?
As well.
How is it safer for
You guys
us
aren't on the
seniors?
roads?
How is it safer for us seniors to be here when we don't have to be? I had to fill out my
That's
schedule.
also
Hold
why
on.
I listed
Hold
that
on.
second, because
Hold
we just
on.
want you here.
I had to fill out my schedule just so then I had enough online classes to that I wouldn't, get in trouble with Mr. McGregor.
Well, he's not getting in trouble with Mr. McGregor.
No,
it's
but
it's
I
a
had to-
policy that says you have to fill out your schedule.
why?
Because we want you here. We want you guys to be here.
Sitting.
That makes no sense, Frank. What difference does it make
What's
if
wrong
I'm
with
here
how
for the
I'm
first
saying?
4 periods and then the
Well,
last
it's
2?
Oh, okay.
It makes no sense. What, like,
It does make sense. I just
How?
told you. We want you guys here. We
For
want
what?
you in the building.
for what?
You are our the senior class every year is
Yeah.
Garrettson Blue Dragons. Like
Okay.
you guys set the tone all the way through.
What?
We've had some great classes. We've had some
Yeah.
not so great classes.
Yeah.
We've had some great years because of great classes. We've had some not so great years because of not so great classes. We want.
We're doing pretty poor.
Yeah, started off pretty great actually.
Yeah. Pretty great,
It was,
really?
Yes, one of the best start out years in high school ever.
Wait,
Yes.
why?
Why do you think
Because you guys, when we started this year, it seemed like you guys just wanted to set the tone. You guys were awesome. We were here early. A lot of times it's homecoming, and then after homecoming, everybody sucks.
Well,
okay,
yeah.
but it was. You guys made it. You guys didn't cause problems. You didn't complain. Like seriously, yes. That's been the new tradition. Is hey, if you're a senior class, make things difficult. Make everybody hate us. Like that's been the new tradition for some reason.
Just wait till the senior prank.
Right. Well, there's good for you guys, but either way, the start of the year was awesome. You guys made it fun to be here. Well, been so great lately because nobody else wants to be here. But
I want to be here, Shrank.
I'm fine with
I think
being
it just
here.
really gets
Like,
hard when it's like
Yeah, just
most
for
people are like committed to a college. They're thinking about that. It's just like hard to want to be here when you already know your future.
Yeah, I mean, always look to tomorrow. The grass is always
Well,
greener.
I'm just saying, it's-
sometimes you gotta live in the now. I gotta pull out these 400 yearbooks that I got, so you guys can read some of these things. Of yes, we're gonna miss this place. Don't look
I'm
to
gonna
tomorrow.
miss high school
like you
too,
gotta
but,
enjoy
like-
it while you're here.
Yeah, I did.
And if it's literally 9 more weeks, you're not gonna ever remember a 9-week span in your life. Like that's. So that's kind of the point, is like, enjoy it while you're here. Make your mark while you're here, not make your mark outside of this place.
Okay.
Why do I have to be
I
here
have
for
something else.
7 periods? Go ahead.
This is kind of going back to the schedule thing, but I think it would be a lot better if we offered more classes. I know we're a small school and it's like hard to like open up other classes, but I think that's another thing that kind of like we don't really have much options.
Do you take calc?
No.
Okay.
So like right now I'm taking 2 dual credits because there was really nothing else. And like that's just like more money just to fill my schedule. Like in a way. Like I know I chose to take them.
Right.
But like, you know, if we had like a home ec class or something like that, like I'd love to take that.
Get my home ec degree.
I would love a home ec class.
Yeah, we don't have.
joining us now?
We have to pay more teachers. We can't pay more teachers,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
That's true.
But
I understand
we've
that.
also added like other classes, and then like for instance, like everybody wanted calc and trigonometry. Let's see here, back in 2017, 18,
Yeah.
or whatever, and like both taught it for a year, and then now Mrs. B teaches it, and it's like we've had a total of like 12 kids in like 8 years that want to take that
Yeah.
class.
That's
so
because-
it's like we add classes, and sometimes it's like
You
not
guys
super
listen
popular.
to the wrong group of people about what class we want.
That's because like trig
Well,
and
okay,
calc,
home
like,
ec. I mean, you're gonna hire an entire teacher just for home ec.
I would take a home ec class before I step foot in a trigonometry class.
Same.
Absolutely. If they offered more
word trigonometry
languages,
hurts my
like
head
now that
alone.
we don't have a Spanish teacher, that sucked because
Again,
I
you gotta
thinking
pay.
about picking that
You gotta
up.
pay an
I know,
entire.
but like,
Spanish.
but I failed
entire
Spanish
contract
because
for
I didn't
just
have a
Spanish.
teacher.
No, you failed Spanish because you guys don't know how to take an online course.
Because I didn't have a teacher to help me.
Whatever.
Well, we did fine.
Would you rather do an online class
I've aced
learning
so
a
many
language?
online
We
courses,
didn't have
it's
a
not
teacher
even
to
a
leave a
joke.
mark on our souls and a lasting
We
impact
did.
on our
Well, we
lives.
tried to, but you guys don't want to be here. Cuskello.
Guys, he was
Cascala.
such a good
Cascala?
teacher. We were.
Who?
Our Spanish teacher passed away, our Spanish 1 teacher online, and he honestly was a really good teacher, and we were so mean to him. He came and visited
Wait, the
us
sub?
and everything.
Dude, the
Or
sub we had.
the sub-
for Spanish.
Wait, he
our middle
died?
school year.
Wow, that's horrible. You know, that guy might have died thinking like, man, I wish these little girls would be nice to me every once in a while.
These little
Well, he had like
Yeah,
he had some disease.
weird.
He had
Check
like
yourself.
some bone disease where his bones like quit working or something.
He didn't even hear him. He didn't even hear him.
I don't know.
Hey,
ALS
that.
or MS?
Isn't that bone?
I don't know, but did you take anatomy?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Didn't
Wait,
pay attention.
what did she say?
His bones stopped working or something.
They did.
bones
He
are
went weak.
ALS is a muscle.
Yeah, ALS is like muscle
whatever.
deterioration.
Yeah. But either way,
Your
bones
muscles just
stopped
kinda-
working. Like, how do bones work?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably the muscles that stopped, but I don't know. He was a very nice guy. I'm pretty sure we still have a picture with him too.
Do you guys remember Senior Pruitt?
Hold on.
The sub we had?
Hold on.
He was
Hold
a
on.
dog. I loved
I don't want to talk about online Spanish. I wish we could offer world language. That'd be
the sub
great.
we had from us.
We used to have like, yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
German. I
Miss-
wish we had.
Mrs. Sarar. She used to be like Miss B, where she had the English and the upper English classes, but she also taught German. So German was offered for a long time while she was here.
I wish.
I just can't. I can't. I mean, I know.
I take it on Duolingo.
I know some Spanish, but I can't teach it.
Would they just take it during their free period?
No, they had a German period, a period for German. I'm not quite sure what you're asking.
Like,
Yes, they had a period called for German, and that's when they took
like
it.
if they wanted to do teach 5 different
Speaking of the mic.
if they wanted to do like 5 different classes, like teach 5 different
Oh,
classes.
like
they just-
like Miss B right now teaches like trig and calc, trig and pre-calc.
Does she still have like a free period?
She didn't teach that. She taught German instead.
So does she have a free period?
Yes, Miss B does have a prep period.
Okay, that.
It's right now.
I didn't know what you were
I was
asking.
wondering if like.
If they have a prep period still.
Yeah, every teacher
Or
has a
if they
prep
just have
period.
full schedule.
Oh.
That was so much harder than it was.
So yeah, more classes offered would be great, but
Zach.
I mean,
Can't really do anything about it.
I don't
that's
think
kinda
it's
hard.
I don't think it's the staff's fault that we don't want to be here. I think it's just
Us.
the curriculum. It's
I
us.
don't want that answer.
It's
I want
us
to know
and
what
it's the
we can
curriculum.
do.
Honestly, you can't really do anything. Like it's
Don't
just
say curriculum. You
it's
guys got
humor-
plenty of offerings. I had half of these offerings in my high school.
It's, yeah,
the
okay, that's
issue
fair.
is
It's
you
not
said it. You
curriculum.
said it a couple of weeks or what? When was it that you guys like thought about it last time? You're like,
yesterday.
Every
yeah. When
day?
you said the stuff. Well, when you were talking about the like pep rallies and stuff at the end of the day, the reason why we don't want to be here, like, and when you guys like cancel our classes, it's because like you cancel the classes that like are actually semi enjoyable. Like I feel like towards
Well,
the end of the day are the classes that are like,
Electives,
yeah, like the fun ones. So like if you guys got us out of like.
which is exactly what I said that day.
Yeah,
Well,
that
unless
is.
it's in the morning where you miss your.
It's true.
Your,
though.
your
Well, 'cause
core
it's having it at
classes.
the end of
Why
the
would we
day-
want to miss the classes that we actually enjoy doing?
that too. But at the end of the day, we're so tired and strung out from the entire
Okay.
day. It's like we are so ready to go home.
You know you're not, because I just got done listening over here to. I don't even have to work that hard anyway. I can just get out of here. So you're not strung out by the end
I
of the
don't know
day.
why you're pointing at me. I didn't say
I thought you said that.
No, I'm not
What'd you
saying
say?
that.
Oh no, you
I
said you
don't-
don't work in here.
It's
That's what
not
it
the
was.
fact like I'm not mentally strained. Well, I am mentally strained just because I've been here for 7 hours and I'm ready to be done. It's frustrating. Shh. Zach, shut your mouth. I'm trying to win the argument.
That's a bad argument because you're
That's a
not
good
strung
argument.
out. No, you're not.
I'm
You're not
tired.
Do
mentally
you,
strung
do you
out.
not remember going to school and being like, after the first 5 periods, like, man, this is a long day. I'm ready to be done. Have you not had a long day here working?
I don't remember
We already
that.
saw you at your house fixing your basketball hoop yesterday.
Yeah, bro, I told me to roll my window.
Yeah,
down.
we.
I was after school.
No,
Wasn't
it was not. It was during our privs.
Oh.
I was gonna yell.
I always go home and let my dog out. She's got to go to the bathroom.
You have a dog?
Yeah.
You
But,
sound
like-
just sad about that.
She's getting better.
It's just we're so bored and tired of the day. We're ready to be done. That's why it sucks having stuff at the end of the day.
I think it was.
Why are you talking without a microphone?
I think we need to stop scheduling events after privs too, because when I'm just saying, like when
Just come
No,
back. Come
it-
back.
okay, yeah.
Or hang out in the student lounge.
That we don't have.
Fine
I'm
if it
sorry,
was a student
but
lounge.
this isn't
I'd be
like a
okay with
shot
that.
Get a
at
little
anybody.
ping pong table in there. Come in there and school some of you guys in ping pong.
If I was gonna go into a school lounge, there's a good chance that it would not be like the same people who I'd actually want to go hang out with. Like, anyways, like
Meet new people. Get to know
No
new
Yeah,
people.
people. I could
I've
be-
been here for a long time. I know most of them.
Oh yeah, they have esports. Yeah, we should get esports here, like an
Yeah,
esports.
Bella would play Fortnite.
That would be so fun.
Why? I would, if we would, I would not get Fortnite.
It'd be fun, Trank.
It's not a school appropriate deal.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
You play video games? You don't play like.
I
the
understand what
violent ones.
esports is.
You don't play like the
was like,
violent.
oh,
That's what I just said. I wouldn't do Fortnite.
Yeah, that's fair.
What game? League of Legends?
You could do like Madden, or
Mario is one of
hockey,
them.
Or
Mario
college
Kart.
I
football.
don't think any one of
College
those
football.
are
Real
offered. I don't think. I don't
What?
think any.
Did you just say Mario Kart?
I don't think any one of those are offered. Yeah, they don't care.
We can get a week.
I don't think. I don't think hockey and those are offered through the High School Activity Association one.
Well, yeah.
Chess is.
Okay.
What?
Chess is kinda
Get
fun.
esports, but get what I want.
Chess is kind of fun. I vibe
It's
with
no,
chess.
it's part of South Dakota High School.
I
Okay,
vibe with chess.
I would love to get. Why don't they listen?
About those Jayhawks?
Listen, Ian, Linda. Okay, are you listening? Been listening. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm asking. I would love to get esports. I would like to start that, but guess what happens if we start it? No,
You gonna join?
no.
Oh.
You need to have a coach.
Yeah, true. Then you gotta pay him, and then.
Guess who would have to be?
You?
Thank you, Zach. It's during basketball. I don't want to do that. I can't do that. There's nobody else that would do
Trank,
it.
hey, I'll come back after I graduate. college, and I'll
Pause. Wait,
coach
pause. A
these.
coach for
I'll be the Fortnite
esports?
coach.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
They can't do Fortnite, Ian. It's a violent game.
What do you think it
You
would
need
be?
a coach for that?
What do you think it would be?
I was thinking
Unsupervised, just use the equipment?
I was thinking.
I'm
more
confused.
Like a
Esports
lot.
is video gaming.
Yeah.
We need a coach.
Yes.
I play.
coach. It's a sports team.
No, we're just about to make a very bad
Okay.
Yes.
Time out.
I
Just
play
listen for
video
a second.
games by
Just
myself.
well,
I don't
good
need a
job,
strap
girl.
on.
Listen,
How good are you at those?
listen. I can go home and play basketball by myself outside too. But if it's an organized In Garrettson, you're gonna need somebody in charge.
Oh, see, I thought you just meant put some video games in the lounge.
No, esports is actually like they have state this weekend, I think.
For all the juniors who hog in the PlayStation do not go down there and
Guys, people get like full ride scholarships to college.
You can get scholarships.
Like
to
at
college on
DSU, they
esports.
actually have a full esports program and they have scholarships for it. I wish I would have applied because that would have been pretty sick.
That's wild. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the big pitfall on that. But okay, can I interject on my issue?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, I have another thing we could change.
Did you see? No.
This one.
Ian told me to.
He's serious.
Go ahead, Ava.
This one isn't like that big of a deal to me because I feel like our semester tests are pretty easy. But I do think we should be able to not take our semester tests if we have a good grade.
Yeah.
If it's a great
Like, I know
area,
you don't
we
like
definitely
comparing to
go.
other schools, but
Don't say it, or you're gonna take a lap.
but
schools?
Brandon, I'm comparing to one school.
Don't
Brandon,
compare to Brandon. We are not Brandon.
I know, but like,
We're not even close to the same size as Brandon. Like, don't
okay,
compare us to
but
someone.
their grades are way better than ours.
Their grades are better.
Yeah, for per student, they're way
If you get
better.
bad grades, they kick you out.
That too, but at the
Josh,
same time,
Josh,
it's because
Josh,
This episode of
there's-
Exposed.
it motivates them to
Josh,
get better grades.
When you don't know, don't make the argument. Don't compare us to Brandon.
Hey.
Yeah. Hi. Okay.
Okay, what's
I
your problem?
don't mind that one either.
Again, it's not the biggest deal because
No.
I feel like our semester tests aren't hard,
But
or
I
they
feel like
normally
it
do.
would motivate us more
Most-
to
Again,
actually
that was
show up.
that's
Most-
something as high school teachers we've discussed.
Yeah, most people do like projects too, which are helpful and not as like
The semester test.
annoying. But
Oh, actually, that's
shouldn't
that's
have
false.
to
We've
take
tried
it,
that
yeah.
before, and all the kids hated it.
Wait,
Every
we-
student
we
hated
tried
it.
no,
what?
I think most
Semester projects.
no most people do projects.
Oh yeah.
I would say most of my
Depends on the
teachers.
class.
I've had plenty of students say, "This is just dumb. Just give me a test.
It depends
I have
on-
to work on this for 2 weeks.
It
I just take a
depends.
test once."
It honestly depends on the class for a semester
I
project.
just don't like the fact that you have a chance to completely
Partner project,
fail the
yeah.
class right at the end of the semester.
You shouldn't. It's only 20% of your grade.
Yeah.
But
Go
still,
from an
if I
85
have an
to
A the whole time,
Semester.
If
And
you have
then,
an
like-
A, a semester test, a 0 could not let you fail it. It's only 20%.
Well, no, we're
B,
saying
though.
still bring you down.
yeah, and it's like that's still. I don't know. We gotta take a
Bring me
semester test
down.
it.
What song is that? What song am I thinking of?
You did.
Shazam it.
Are you trying to think of the Beatles?
Oh, don't bring me down. Yeah, that's the one. Okay.
But I still think most of our teachers do give projects.
Okay. Okay, I want to get mine. Because
Okay, yeah.
we're talking about grades. We're talking about semester tests, all that stuff.
Yep.
Hey, Jacob, butt out. You want to talk it on mic?
He was literally just talking
MC
about you
Jacob
let him
on the
talk.
mic.
You go, Jacob, butt up.
Sorry, Jacob. Get back to your video game.
Esports. Go ahead. Say your thing. Say your.
Okay, this is what frustrates, I would say, me,
Yep.
especially, probably other teachers, but I'm not going to wrap everybody in the same boat because I haven't talked to every teacher. The thing that's frustrating is when we get people that complain about our curriculum or things that we have going on in the school, like as far as grades go, or not taking stuff, and then the second they go to college, they say, "Well, gosh, I wish you really prepared me or made things harder." And it's like we can't win. We cannot win. It's either we're doing dumb things and we shouldn't have more rigor, or it should be easier, or we didn't prepare you for college. So where as high school teachers, Zach, take a lap. Where as high school teachers could that benefit? Like what should we do?
I don't really know how to answer that, but I will say, I mean, obviously we still complain every day about like our work and stuff,
Completely,
but
yeah, that's
I know
completely true.
that. Sorry, I'm just saying it, but it's not like whatever. Compared to other schools, I know our school is easier. Like I know
I would
it's
agree.
pretty
Yeah.
easy,
No,
and people
I
who do
fully
come
agree.
from like Brandon or Dell's can attest to that.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
it is pretty easy.
No, Zach says that Dell's was like way harder.
Zach is also not somebody that I'm gonna put all my weight on.
Brandon Middle School was 10 times harder than Garrettson anything.
Then Garrett's in anything.
Maybe have you been
Here's-
to Garrettson Middle School? Thank
I was
you.
Not.
Here's the thing.
I mean,
Shay.
I never got an open note math test, like every single bowls test, all open note.
Yeah,
I've
and
never
then
had
and
that.
then they got him
Are
taken
you really
away.
gonna argue my have you been to Garrettson Middle School with a high
I took
school?
a high school class in middle school. So yeah, I did take a high school class.
No,
right?
I didn't.
Yeah, buddy. I took a high school class.
Okay, pal.
Yeah, I took a high school class.
Listen-
yes, I did.
Before you keep talking,
Yes, I took a high school
listen
class,
to what
yep.
I am saying.
Okay.
Okay? Stop talking. Listen to what I'm saying. Did you take Garrettson Middle School classes?
No, but I've taken both of Garrett's in high school and.
Congratulations on that. I'm asking you a separate question. You can't
No, I
answer it
didn't.
with, okay, thank you. So you can't compare Brandon
I
middle
can
school.
compare high school.
We can compare each other's whatever the experience is.
The classes are harder in Brandon middle school than they are in Garrettson high school is what you're telling me. Okay, the content you're learning is more difficult in middle school in Brandon.
No, it's just the actual classes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Dang.
Well, you interrupt me when I'm talking. I'm going to interrupt you when you're talking.
Algebra 1 in 8th grade and algebra in freshman year was way easier freshman year.
Because you're smarter.
Because it was open note. Everything was open note. I mean,
And
that
you're
makes a
also
difference.
smarter.
Well, I mean, every class was easier. Everything's open note.
I mean, I'm not complaining that it's open no.
Trank, here's my thing
just
to your
feel-
argument about how teachers can't win. I fully agree, but we're kids. We're gonna complain about everything, no matter which way you go. We're gonna complain.
That's what's frustrating. Grow up, you're seniors. You want to be
I
treated
know.
like adults. You want to be able to go to the bathroom on your own. Quit complaining about stuff every single day.
Okay, so I won't ask. I'll just go.
But you haven't grown up yet. You still complain.
I'm 18, buddy.
Okay, pal. That's not what I said. I said if you want to be you want to be an adult, act like an adult.
I do.
I feel like we need counseling.
I think we all need to go to like therapy.
Yeah, like teacher-student counseling.
Teacher-student therapy. Yeah.
I
I won't go. I hate
You what?
therapy, but you guys
We
can have a
fight
hoot and a holler.
More than the average people.
No, this is usually how this class.
Yeah, last year was pretty bad.
I mean,
I feel like
Actually, last year's might have been worse than this.
not in this class, but
That was
Yeah,
pretty
you guys.
bad.
Last year's class cared a little bit more.
hey, was our class
did.
good or
like
our first
that.
time?
Like you throw jabs at us, and you think it's
He's right, Benny.
funny.
Taylor, he's right.
Hey, Zach.
Taylor,
Dell's isn't harder than
Taylor,
Garrettson.
I'm being honest.
Dell's isn't harder than Garrettson.
You don't have to say it though. That's why
Yeah.
people get mad.
Apparently, according to Shrank.
Good, get mad. Why being a
Brandon's not harder either.
okay? You want some therapy? I'll drop some therapy on you.
Yes.
You like
Emotions
you
are
like
healthy.
seeing us mad.
No, I don't. I would have way rather her just stand up and go take a lap rather than argue with her.
Okay, just never mind.
I would have.
You pick an argument with everyone, though.
Shrank, go take a lap.
Well, for what?
Yelling.
Well, it's my room. I can yell if I want.
You need to go
Welcome
take
to
a
the
lap.
Thunderdome.
If the whole class thinks you need to take a
I was gonna
lap,
say
would
something,
you?
but
I've taken plenty of laps in my day. I have no problem with it.
1, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Warrant it though. Oh, just because I'm arguing with people? Carry on. How you doing, baby?
no.
Okay.
Just like really warm.
Well, yeah, he's getting heated. Guys,
That's how I feel when I argue with him every day. I get hot, and then he went.
Yep. Yep.
He told me to go take the lap.
I was sweating.
The day he made me take the lap yesterday, I was so heated. I was
Bella, you absolutely deserved to take that lap,
Yeah.
and you argued for zero reason.
Yeah.
You were totally out of
I
pocket
had
for
a
that.
bad day. Just
That doesn't matter.
the day before
He's your
yesterday.
teacher. He's your teacher. If he tells you to take a lap, you take the lap.
What was that?
That's how it works.
No, Bella kind of runs stuff around here.
Bella runs stuff around here. My bad. Bella runs the school. That's my fault.
Okay, no, like I'm not talking about Bella, but I do feel like no one has any respect
Welcome
for like
back,
older people in
Shay!
general.
Yeah, we are.
Oh no, the younger classes
Yeah.
are so rude.
Like if we did that, like the
No.
things that the freshmen do to like us, if we did that to like
Ye-
Dylan King
yes.
in their class,
No, I never get mad. I let you guys do whatever you want.
they would do so much to us.
Yeah, back in our day, the seniors are way tougher.
You know, it's just like no
These
one has.
freshmen these days, they don't know.
Nobody respects older people anymore.
No.
Us included. Us
Which goes
included.
with Bella getting like not.
This started with Bella.
I didn't do anything. It's laughed.
Shrek, this started with me saying
What did I
Bella
say?
was out of pocket for.
I laughed because of what she said.
They don't learn.
No, I was not.
We need to start beating them freshmen again.
I think. Wow.
No,
All
but
right.
I'm just saying like no one respects anyone older. And again, if like me as a freshman, I was still friendly and nice, and like the seniors were nice to me, but I'm scared of them still.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
they're
you
scared. No, the
yeah.
freshmen are scared.
Some freshmen are scared of us.
They're
Yeah.
not, and it makes me.
Oh, all the freshmen,
you
they're
say
pretty
something
much
and
all
they
scared.
Keep
What freshman?
saying it back, cussing and swearing at you like you're just
Whoa.
asking them to do something.
That's true. Like when I was a freshman, like. I rode on Matthew's coattails and I hung out with all those seniors, but I was still terrified of them. Like I was scared to even speak.
I wouldn't even talk.
Seniority isn't a thing anymore, I feel like.
Yeah, it is. I
You
ask
have no
freshmen to
room to
grab
talk.
me
You
water
literally
every day in
argue with
basketball,
teachers.
and they give me water. Why are we getting mad?
Wait, no, but Ian, you have like I mean, there's some of the freshmen that are scared, but not all of them. I guess
Okay,
that's
but like,
Speaking of not respecting, like,
You got
adults in authority,
Yeah,
he's yelling at me for something he said.
I didn't know you were live. First off,
You literally
And
said,
how is that a
why
bad
are
thing?"
we live? And you're yelling at me when you're the one that said something. Instead of just saying,
because I thought we go live on
my
Wednesday, Shane.
bad.
Don't we go live on Wednesdays?
All you had to say is, oh man, I didn't know we were live. And I'd say, yeah, we decided that when you were in the bathroom. But instead you yelled at me for
And
it.
then no one told me we were live.
I know, I understand. You can still apologize for saying something inappropriate.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Hey, let's take a lap.
I said
no, don't say it. Don't say it.
B-U-T-T, buddy.
How was that bad?
What do you mean? How is that bad?
See, another person.
What's up, Fern?
See, a freshman supporting a senior and like just supporting you.
You guys
is
don't
my
have seniority because you're never here and never want to be here.
Neither were those seniors.
Camera on the right one.
Oh my God, that makes me so mad, Shrek. Neither were they. They were here less than we were.
Ooh, that's funny. All right. Till next time.